The Los Angeles Lakers, an organization built on legacy, legends, and championship banners hanging high inside the Crypto.com arena. Yet last season, despite the hype and all the expectations, the story ended in failure. They were eliminated in the opening round of the playoffs. Not in 7 games, not in 6, but in only 5. A younger, faster, and hungrier Minnesota Timberwolves squad handled them with ease. Just like that, a season filled with promise turned into one filled with disappointment. The Lakers had entered the postseason as the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. They were viewed as real contenders. They were supposed to be dangerous. Their roster, led by 2 superstars, Luka Doncic and Lebron James, looked unstoppable on paper and had the league buzzing. But reality told a different story. As exciting as the James-Dončić partnership appeared, it was still incomplete. The two had barely played together, just over 20 games in total. Their combined record stood at 15 wins and 8 losses. The statistics were encouraging. They averaged more than 116 points a night while holding opponents to just over 114. But when the lights grew brighter, when the stage demanded chemistry, the cracks appeared. The connection between James and Dončić wasn't fully formed, and that lack of rhythm cost the Lakers when it mattered most. That was the past. This season could be entirely different. For the first time, James and Dončić will have a full training camp, a complete preseason, and months of preparation to build something stronger. Inside the Lakers' locker room, belief is high that things will finally come together. Lakers assistant coach Greg St. Jean expressed how important this offseason is. The opportunity for Luka to be in training camp with us is going to be critical, St. Jean explained. This is about building chemistry, working together, and giving LeBron and Luka more time to connect. We're excited. We think this changes everything. And there's reason for optimism. Luka Doncic, only 26, is entering the prime of his career. He is a generational star, a magician with the basketball, capable of taking over games on a nightly basis. Beside him stands LeBron James, a living legend who, even at 40, continues to defy age and expectations. Together, they represent 2 different eras with a shared goal: bringing another championship back to Los Angeles. The stats already suggest the partnership works, but stats alone don't raise banners. Playoff victories do. Championships do. That's where the Lakers believe this renewed beginning will truly matter. On paper, James and Dončić form one of the deadliest duos in basketball. Few teams can rival their mix of size, skill, and basketball IQ. With an entire season ahead, they now have the chance to prove it when it counts. Picture the scenarios. Dončić drawing double teams while LeBron cuts to the rim. LeBron directing the defense as Luka fires deep threes. 2 of the sharpest basketball minds of this generation working in harmony. For the rest of the league, it's a nightmare. The Lakers know LeBron doesn't have endless time. At 40, this could be one of his last real chances at another ring. For Dončić, however, it's the beginning of his era, the moment where he steps forward to take command of the franchise's future. It's a striking contrast. The legend and the rising superstar, the past and the present. The torch being passed but not yet fully surrendered. The franchise believes that if these two can discover perfect synergy, if they can build trust, rhythm, and flow, the Lakers could once again rise to the top of the Western Conference. But the question lingers. Will that chemistry translate into wins when the stage is brightest? What's certain is that with LeBron James and Luka Doncic together, the Lakers aren't satisfied with merely competing. They aim to dominate. They want to prove that Showtime never died. It was simply waiting for its return. This season will reveal if the King and the Magician can rewrite history together. If they succeed, the NBA may never look the same again. But while the spotlight shines on LeBron and Luka, another storyline brews within the Lakers organization: the future of Rui Hachimura. As the season nears, fans wonder if Los Angeles will extend him before opening night. NBA insider Jovan Buha provided insight, suggesting supporters may need patience. According to Buha, an extension isn't expected within the next 6 weeks. Could it happen sooner? Possibly. But for now, the Lakers' plan is clear. Keep financial flexibility, assess their roster carefully, and see how Hachimura fits in this year's rotation. Will he secure a permanent starting job or settle into the sixth-man role? Last season showed glimpses of his potential. Hachimura was more than just a supporting piece. He was steady at both ends of the floor. He started 57 of 59 games, averaging 13.1 points per night while shooting above 50% from the field. He added 5 rebounds per game, giving Los Angeles valuable production. At 27 years old, Hachimura is entering his prime. He's already under contract through the 2025 to 2026 season, but his long-term future depends heavily on his performance this year. If he continues improving, especially defensively, he could earn a lengthy extension. If his growth stalls or his shooting defense wavers, the Lakers may pivot. As Dan Wyke of The Athletic noted, another strong season would justify a multi-year extension, even if it limits the team's future flexibility. But if his defense or shooting falters, then financial prudence may outweigh loyalty. This summer, Los Angeles also signed Jake LaRavia to add depth at forward, absorbing minutes that last year belonged to Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt. That move gives the Lakers options and leverage. If Rui doesn't meet expectations, the team could reduce his role or explore a trade mid-season. It's a delicate balance. On one hand, Hachimura has been a solid contributor, proving he can thrive in the West. On the other, his health has occasionally raised concerns, and the Lakers cannot afford uncertainty while chasing a title. Yet when healthy and locked in, Rui's size, strength, and shooting stretch the floor in ways that make him a valuable asset, alongside LeBron and Luka. The Lakers face a pivotal decision. They want another championship, but they must also manage their salary cap wisely. Rui's situation reflects this balancing act. He is good enough to help them immediately, but his contract status forces the front office to consider the bigger picture. So the question stands: will the Lakers commit long-term to Hachimura, or will they wait? For now, patience rules. The team wants to see more consistency before making a final choice. His play this season will heavily influence not only his own future, but also the franchise's direction. If he stays healthy, sharp on defense, and steady with his shot, Los Angeles may have no choice but to lock him in. If not, flexibility may win out. Rui's path this season could define both his career and the Lakers' championship chase. Meanwhile, another conversation surrounds the Lakers' future. Should they target another superstar to pair with Luka Doncic? While LeBron remains a force, time is undefeated. At 40, he is still producing at an elite level, but Los Angeles must plan for the long run. To maximize their championship window over the next decade, the Lakers might need a player closer to Luka's timeline. Someone who can lead when LeBron eventually steps aside. Trade speculation never stops in the NBA, and though LeBron is unlikely to be moved this year, nothing in basketball is impossible. If a perfect opportunity surfaced, the Lakers would be forced to consider it. One scenario, proposed by Bleacher Report's Eric Pincus, imagines a league-altering 4-team trade. In this bold vision, the Lakers would send out LeBron James and Bronny James in exchange for 9-time All-Star and former MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. The structure of the trade involves multiple teams: Dallas, Milwaukee, Toronto, Brooklyn, and Los Angeles. It's a complicated exchange of players, draft picks, and trade exceptions. In this scenario, the Lakers would essentially flip LeBron for Giannis while maintaining much of their supporting roster. For fans, it's a dream, a fantasy of pairing Luka with Giannis, creating a duo capable of ruling the NBA for years. But in reality, the chances are slim. Giannis hasn't asked to leave Milwaukee, and the Bucks would demand far more than this package offers. Other franchises could outbid easily. Still, the hypothetical shows the Lakers' ambition. It demonstrates their willingness to explore dramatic moves to secure their future. Los Angeles understands that for the next decade, building around Luka will be the priority, and pairing him with another generational force like Giannis would be ideal. For now, it's just speculation, but the message is clear. The Lakers are looking ahead. They are considering bold strategies, keeping flexibility, and preparing for opportunities. If Giannis ever became available, the Lakers would be ready to pounce. Imagine it, Luka Doncic and Giannis Antetokounmpo in purple and gold side by side, dominating the Western Conference. It would be risky, ambitious, and daring, but that has always been the Lakers' identity. For their fans, even the possibility fuels excitement and dreams of another dynasty.